Hey guys, what's up? Now I know you all must be thinking, what am I doing here? Right, like where is Varun? So for the time being, I'll be anchoring the videos on this channel and I hope you guys might like it. And today I am this is one of my first, I think this is my first anchoring on this channel. And today I'll be talking about the best phones that you can buy under rupees 20,000. Yes, guys, I'll be talking about the best phones. What are the pros and cons? What are the specifications? Everything. So, well, what are we waiting for? My name is Ashish. You are watching GTR, and let's get started. So, guys, in this video, I'll be talking about the 5 best phones. Now, I'm not going to give you list of 10 to 11 phones because that's not what we do here. I'm going to talk about the best phones, and the very first phone is from the house of Motorola. So Motorola G52 comes with a Snapdragon 680 processor coupled with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. In the display section, you get 6.6 inches of OLED display with a 90 Hz display refresh rate. Camera section, you get 50 megapixel with 8 with 2 megapixel and a selfie camera of 16 megapixel. And talking about the battery, you get 5000 milliampere battery with 33 watt charging. So that's the specification. Let's now talk about the pros and the cons. So for the pro part, you get a gradient design on the back, and it merges with the matte and glossy finish, giving you a distinct look. Now, the second thing that I like about this phone is the OLED display, which has amazing colors and brightness level, even if limited to 90 Hz. And it comes with extremely clean, extremely clean Android 12 out of the box, and it comes with an amazing battery life that can last for even more than a day. So those were the best thing about this phone. But now, what are the cons? Let's talk about them. So for the performance wise, Snapdragon 680 is not the best out there for the price, and gamers should really stay away. So one of the best reasons you might want to buy this phone is because of the stock Android and the ThinkShield security that comes with this phone. This phone is for the non-gamers out there who want a secure Android device, to be honest. The next phone in the list is Nord CE2 Lite. And this comes with a Snapdragon 695 processor with a 6.49 inches display and 120 Hz of IPS LCD display. It's an LCD display, guys. 6 GB of RAM with 128 GB of storage, 64 megapixel primary camera, 16 megapixel selfie camera, 5000 milliampere battery with a 30 watt charging at just rupees 19,999. So talking about the pros section, guys, the design wise, it is a great phone. Now it has a plastic back and plastic frame, but that's what you get at around 20,000 from a brand like OnePlus. It has a 120 Hz IPS LCD display. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all in for the 120 Hz display, but the IPS LCD part might be a con for this particular price point. It might have been 90 Hz AMOLED. Why not? I would have loved that. Now the main sensor offers decent shot and plenty of sharpness, and the camera at this particular price point is great. The next good thing about this phone is the micro SD card support. It has been eons since OnePlus. I don't think so OnePlus might have ever given a micro SD card support. So this is one of the first time you're getting an option to expand the memory on a OnePlus phone. And coupled with the great design, everything like the Oxygen OS, it is a very good phone. But then there are the cons. So for the con side, there is no ultra-wide camera, and this is a big bummer. Performance for gaming is not good, but for an everyday usage, it is not that bad a phone. Now, moving on, the next phone in the list is Realme 9 SE 5G. I mean, I really should not be using 5G after every phone. We know now almost every other phone is 5G, and I really want the companies to drop the 5G name as well. Anyways, I'm not the company, so it will last as long as they might want it to last. But I'm not going to talk about the 5G name. I'll try not to talk about it. So, well, let's talk about the phone now. So you get a Snapdragon 778G 5G processor and you get 6 GB of RAM with 128 GB of storage. The display is 6.59 inches with 144 Hz display, but this is an LCD display. Primary camera is 64 megapixel with a 16 megapixel selfie camera, 5000 mAh battery with 30 watt charging at just rupees around 20,000. Now, see, it's a IPS LCD screen, but the refresh rate varies between 60 Hz and 144 Hz. So the gamers are gonna like it. It comes with a Snapdragon 778G, which offers an amazing performance for both day-to-day tasks and gaming as well. Plus, the efficiency of the chip cannot be matched by other phones at this particular price point. It has a great battery life of 5000 milliampere and it can easily last throughout the day, and also supports a micro SD card for up to 1 terabyte. So these were the best things about the phone, but let's talk about the cons, and there are quite a few of them. First of all, the camera. I mean, why even give the 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth? I mean, there should have been an ultra wide camera, to be honest. The second thing is, it's not an AMOLED panel and the brightness doesn't go that high. It's just 600 nits, and also the charging is limited to 30 watt, which is really not expected from a phone of Realme. And you get no stereo speakers whatsoever at this particular price point as well. So with that, let's move on to the next phone, that is Redmi Note 11 Pro Plus, and it comes with a Snapdragon 695 with 6 GB of RAM, 128 GB of storage, 6.67 inches of screen with 120 Hz of AMOLED display. Really great, guys. 108 megapixel camera, primary 8 megapixel ultra wide with a 16 megapixel selfie, 5000 mAh of battery with 67 watt charging speed, and it also comes at 20,000 rupees. Now, let's talk about the good things. Really nice display, really nice design, really nice high certified audio headphone jack, nice haptics. I mean, almost everything about this phone for the price is good. It comes with a 67 watt charging adapter, which is really fast to charge the battery. It's day-to-day performer as well. But there are downsides. The downsides are that the camera is really not that great for the pricing, and also the HDR in YouTube or any other streaming services is not supported. Also, the animations for the 120 Hz, they really stutter, and that's because of one of the biggest cons of this phone, and that is the Snapdragon 695. Now, they wanted to make a balanced phone. They wanted to give everything. So they were not able to give that high speed of like Snapdragon 778. So you get an all-rounder phone at rupees 19,000, and that is what Redmi Notes are known for. And finally, the last phone in the list is from the house of Poco, the Poco X4 Pro, and this phone is around 20,000 approx. And see, for all the phones you might get some card discount and everything. The prices might change, so please don't go ahead and comment the prices have changed. We all know that the prices have changed. You can educate the people, but please don't complain about it. Now, let's talk about the specifications. Snapdragon 695 with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, 6.67 inches of AMOLED 120 Hz display, 64 megapixel primary camera, 67 watt charging with 5000 mAh battery, and it just starts at rupees 16,000. I'm really sorry I told you guys 20,000. It just starts at rupees 16,000. So the phone comes with an excellent design on the back and the flat edge designs. I mean, if you like the flat edge design, you might really like this phone. It comes with an IP53 rating, 120 Hz AMOLED display with a peak brightness of 1200 nits, 360 Hz touch sampling rate. The cameras are really nice for the particular price, and the battery lasts for the entire day, plus 67 watt charging and a micro SD card support up to 1 TB. It's really great. But then there are cons, right? So while performance for everyday task is great, the game performance is not as great. So like for medium settings, you might like it, and also the CPU throttles to around 73% of its peak performance. When you're talking about camera, there's a lot of distortion around the edges when shot using the ultra wide camera. So see, I'm really not complaining here because they're actually giving an ultra wide camera instead of other phones which gives 2 megapixel of useless cameras. So you're getting an ultra wide camera, and this is also a very balanced phone, to be honest. So if you want a gaming phone at this particular price, you can go with the Realme SE with the Snapdragon 778, but it is like you get a lot of cost cutting on other department, like the charging speed, like the display. Just the display is 144 Hz, but it is IPS LCD. Poco and Xiaomi is something you go for a balanced all-round performance, and of course Motorola is something you go just for the OS and almost sacrifice on other things. So that's about it, and that was our video. I'm not including Samsung in the video because I really didn't find a good phone to recommend you guys. Either it might be the storage, either it might be lack of availability. A lot of things have changed, so I think we might see new series of phones from the upcoming months. They might be launching new A series or new M series phones for this particular price point, and I will love to include them. So guys, that's all. If you think we might have missed a video, don't complain about it, recommend it. That's it, right? If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And to be honest, Varun does it so much better, right? I'm just trying to fill his shoes. So if I was not that good, you can let me know, but with like soft statements. Okay. So guys, that's all, and I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.